student take over the teacher. Okay. Many of you have already done, like, completed the course or about to complete it. So I thought, why not try it out, that you teach other people, those who are new, those who are seeking some help in some of the topics. So who would like to start first? Since we are less number of people, so I think Kajal, you can start, or maybe if someone is having doubts, anyone having any doubts on Excel, today we will focus toward Excel first.
I have two doubts actually.
What is it?
Actually, I have two files actually. There is no unique names actually. So I need to I need to do VLOOKUP and match the data. But due to the not unique data, it is not able to do actually. Could you help on
Okay.
that?
So Sumesh, can you
Okay,
take over?
but if I get the sample or sample
Okay.
data, or
Angaraz, please share the files, okay? Or maybe share your screen also. And then he can reply, or we will try to reply together. Hi, Akash. Hello, Sapan.
Hi, Akhilesh sir.
Long time, हाँ?
Yes, sir.
और वो भी राखी वाले दिन बैठे हो.
Yes.
Okay.
Akhilesh, 2 minutes. I just log off my other system and I'll come back.
Okay, fine, fine.
Yeah.
Anyone
Thank you.
else having any other questions till then?
Sir, is my screen is visible?
Visible? Whose screen is
So this is my Sangaraj.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Sir, actually, this is the file which I need to do VLOOKUP actually. But my concern is in the other file. This is the
Where's the
other
other?
file. Yeah. So actually, there is no common name. Actually, I need to enter this volume in the text sheet. So actually, the product name is not exactly matching actually.
Sumesh, you can ask questions whatever you want, okay?
Okay. Hi, Tangaraj. So actually, you want we look up the product name, or what is it? How was it? What is the
Yeah.
requirement? Can you explain?
My requirement is actually this is a sheet I need to work it actually. So here I need a quantity of this Excel file volume, like this one actually, this volume.
Where's the other one? Where's the other one?
So other one you can't view, sir. Other one file name.
You can only see one. Where's the other file? At least I can see only one, okay?
Yes,
No,
visible only
sir.
one.
One,
One
yes.
second, one second.
Please be ready with the files. Other people, be ready with your sample files. Hello, Rangaswamy. Hi, Rekha. Akshay.
So now
Okay.
able to see two screens, sir?
Yes, we can see. So what is the doubt? Can you explain again by showing the two files?
One. So actually this is the master. From this file to I need to do a VLOOKUP to this file actually.
Okay, show me the, show us the names which you are trying to match between the two.
Names actually this product. This is the outlet name. Against this outlet,
What is the basis of VLOOKUP which you want to do? The product or the the
This
location?
quantity. Actually, this
Quantity is
Yeah.
what you want to get. Okay.
Hmm.
But what is the basis between the two files? What is common between the two files?
Sir, both is code number.
Now code number, sir. Actually, the common is actually product name.
No,
only,
in
but
the two file I observed further, it is a code is common.
Okay,
no,
sure.
code. Yes.
Okay, do one thing. Go click on view at the top.
Okay.
Yeah, click on that.
Yes, sir.
And on the middle right, there is arrange all option. Arrange all.
Okay.
Yes, click on that. And go for horizontal. No. You need to go for horizontal. In the arrange all, zoom out again. I don't know what you clicked. Window. In the window section.
Use Control Z.
Or Control Z you can do it, boss.
Control Z actually is not working.
Or click on this 100%. Click on 100% in the menu. In the middle, you can see 100%, right? Zoom 100%.
Bottom right. Bottom right.
Bottom right also, that's fine. I think you clicked something. Close the Excel and open it again. Okay. Or send the files. Okay. Till then, we will take next question. Okay. Tanga, please close the files. Send us
Yes, sir.
on the WhatsApp group or the Zoom chat.
Okay.
And then we'll see.
Okay.
Next question, guys. No question? So Tanga, you prepare. Kajal, please start your charts lecture. Let's see.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes.
So today I got an opportunity to say something about visualization, which I love most in all the part of the data analysis. Visualization is my favorite. That's why I choose this.
Okay.
So can I know that what do you all think about the visualization? How important it is? Can anyone say?
Guys, please respond.
Due to visualization, we can interpret easily, very easily.
Like
Some like
We can get
when we see the data, we cannot interpret and take the decision on the basis.
Yeah.
And once we see the charts and visualization, we can see the data flow, where the data
Yeah.
flow up and down.
yes. So we can know about the way what is going on actually. It is rising. It is or what the majority of the people is saying. So it is easily visible from the visualization or from different types of charts. We can decide, which we cannot decide with the help of the huge data. So visualization is very important part, and it beautifies also. I think you will be agreed. So how can we do that? There are so many ways to insert the charts, which are different types of charts which have been given. So one of the way is the shortcut. You can select the data like I have selected and Alt plus F1. So this is the default chart which Excel will give you when you will just do the Alt plus F1. And another way is you can just select the data and insert. And there are so many charts shown here. You can see this type of chart, tree map, sunburst, waterfall, pie charts, histogram, combo. So there are so many charts. And if you want to see like which charts will be suitable, so Excel gives the idea also. So we can just tap the recommended charts. So these are some recommended charts according to the data. As it is as the data is related to year and sales, so it is showing that line data will be appropriate for this, or you can choose any one of them. Like if I choose this data, clustered column data, the chart, sorry. So I have to select this and just press OK, and the chart will be here. It has taken the title automatically, sales, and we can do many things with this chart. We want to add or less anything, we can just do it from here. If I want to have access, so I can tick mark, then the access will be there. And if I don't want, then I will just untick that. So there will be no access. Access title, if I want to show that what is this, so if I untick, it will also go. Chart title, same way. Data labels, it will give the data of the sales. It will be visible. And data table also can be shown. It has given the sales. Grid lines, you can tick also and you can untick also. Legend, trend line. So these are all the things which we can adjust according to our need. So I don't want access as I am taking the data labels. So I'm just unticking that. And access title is sales. I have access title is this. So I'm writing here. I think there is no need of this, but if I want, I can just add this title, sales, and here I can write year. Then
One question, Kajal. What is height representing here?
height is representing sorry, this is sales.
Okay.
Sales, and this is year.
Understood. Carry on, please.
Data table, I'm just unticking. I don't want that because I have taken the data labels. Because of data label, I have all the data. Like in 2000, we have 640 sales. And in axis, I want the x-axis, but I don't want y-axis. So I will just untick the vertical one and tick the horizontal. So in 2000, I have 640 sales, 2001, 660. So it is all clear with this. And I don't want the data table because the data is already clear. And now if I want to format this, or if I want to hide the grid lines, I have to just untick this because I don't think there is any need of grid lines. Then to make it more beautiful, what I can do, I can go in this, and these are the different styles of the chart. Anyone I can choose like this. And I can select from here also, whatever style I want. These are different styles. So I will select this one.
What is the
And
use
if,
of
and if I want to format it more, like if I want to change the color, so I can do with this. I can change the colors. And if I want to format it more, then I can do with this this table.
Okay. Akash, you were having some question, right?
what is the use of legend? The previous one, the plus
This-
sign.
Yeah. Legend is giving you all the details. See, this is the legend. Yeah, like this one.
Yes, yes, I see.
This one.
Yeah,
This is the legend.
legend is nothing but sales indication. What is the sales is represent. If you have any other product or any other things, it is separated by colors like sales or profit or what is a net profit. So it can be represented. So the legend is like a indexing or a representing that particular chart.
It represents what you are showing. Like if I'm showing the sales, it will show the sales. And if I have shown that class and teacher, so it will show class, teacher, which color you are giving for class and which color you are giving for teacher. Like I have given color, this color for sales, so it is showing that. It is just a detail. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need legend in this chart?
No,
No need.
we don't need.
Why?
Because we have the chart name as
One-
sales, so we
What
doesn't require, because
we have,
only one product or one sales is allowed there.
we need two or more things.
Yeah.
Yes. So if
And this is the format options. You can use this. Like if I want border, so I can, there can be no line or there can be solid line for border, gradient line, automatic, it can use. And here also we can just adjust the colors.
okay.
How
Pardon?
you how you enable this right side?
If I double click, then it will come.
Okay.
And here,
I was not aware of this. Good.
and here I can just increase or decrease the width also. Like,
But we can right click and click format axis
yeah,
also.
that is also one of the option. And these are some options. Here for shadow, for color. So this is one of the chart.
In this case, line chart is better or this clustered column chart is better?
Line chart is better because it is showing the trend and the year, but I wanted to show this chart. That's why I have shown now. And now after this, I will show the line chart. I'm deleting this.
If let's, no, don't delete it. Please keep it. Can you also create a line chart on the same data set nearby?
Yes. Insert. Recommended charts. This one is line chart. Here, same procedure is there. Whatever I want, I can take, and whatever I don't want, I can untake.
Yeah. Now, tell me, you can close the formatting menu on the right. Now, if you increase, let's say row number 7, 8, 9, you increase the number of years. Okay, type some data set.
Okay.
2005, 6, 7. You can drag it down until 10 or
But it is not in the table format. That's why it is
no
not
problem.
come.
Just drag it down and you can adjust the charts. First, increase the years until 10. Okay, 9 is fine. Up to 9 is fine. Then just type some numbers. Okay, click on the line and drag those selections in the data, the purple and the blue one, not that one. Click on the line chart again. Now, do you see purple area and drag those corners? Yes. Very
Then
good.
it will come.
Okay, do the same thing for the column chart. Just click, reduce the zoom, and that's fine. Zoom out a little bit so that we can see both of them side by side. Yes. So now, which one is looking good? And change that number for 2007 to, let's say, 2900 or 2600, something like that. Now, which one looks good now?
Line chart.
Line chart.
And what if there are only 3 columns or like 2 years? Then which one will look good?
Column chart.
Column chart.
Column chart. So now this pattern shows what? What should we use when?
So when there is more data like year wise, then we can use line chart for trending. And if it is column within 3 months or 3-month data, 3 years data, we can show it in the column chart.
I think if
So,
there is any trend, if we want to show the trend, then we should use the line chart because it will show more properly. Because
Yes.
like it is showing that it is going upward first and then it is coming down. So it's increasing.
So that is visible on the column chart also.
Yeah.
We can see it, that it is going up and going down. Now, what you will decide, it is basically the number of items most of the time. Okay. Column charts are not able to like demonstrate a lot of data points. Okay. So when they are up to 5, 6, we can use column charts. And like this is also manageable, but you have to zoom out and do many things. Okay. But whenever the number of items increases, then you should think of, and if it is related to time, then you should think of using line chart. Line chart should not be used if there are only like 2-3 points, because it will look very bad. You can try it now. If you delete the data or not delete, if you reselect and only select 3 years behind the line chart, you can understand how it will look. Okay.
Then the column chart will be perfect.
Yes, the column chart is good for less number of data points. Line chart is good for more number of data points. Line chart we will only use when time is there. Any like x-axis shows any form of time. Okay, year, month, quarter, anything. We will not use line chart in any other case. Okay. Yes, continue, please.
If I want to increase this, then what I can do, I just double clicked it and I can increase the size of this, and I can just what can I do? I can do this key. This is showing na ki upward. Then I can make it go forward also, downward also, and in between also. This is the position. I can change the position of this, like center, left, wherever I want. Right, above, below, wherever the position is suitable according to my need.
Okay, good.
Then what I want from the label, like I want the value from the cells, what values from the cells, and what series name
What
I
is this
want.
from cells?
This I have to, I think, customize, select data label range. This.
Anyone else?
Year 640, sales 660.
Okay, anyone else? What is this values from cells? Full ready English. Okay, anyone else? Somesh?
What was the question? I was not here.
I was asking what is this values from cells? She was formatting the data labels and there was an option of values from cells. What does it mean?
Value. I think it is related to sales data to represent in the chart.
But that was happening automatically also. Can you show the options again, Kajal?
I think
in the,
अगर
in the
मतलब जो
formatting, label options and click on the last icon. Yes, the first one.
Value from cell.
Because if I uncheck that, let's say uncheck it, the values are still shown, right?
Yeah.
But it is showing with the sales.
No, but sales is common, right? Sales, we don't need to tell this is sales. Sales is the chart itself.
Can you select right select range? Well, if take from value from cells, label contains.
The last icon, the chart icon. You have to use chart icon, then only it works. Okay, let me answer it. What happens? And let me share my screen now. Thank you, Kajal. Thank you for giving us some knowledge on the charts, line charts and column charts. And I got this particular thing. So I might have told earlier, but let's revise it. Can you share this file to me if possible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And I will share the screen. Just a minute. Was this the file?
I have
What was the name?
WhatsApp group.
I think you did not save the data. Okay. Anyways, so
1 minute.
that was year and this is sales and there were some numbers. So rows and how many? 10 years. No columns. Start with 2000. Okay. So this was the data. And sales, let's take some random numbers between 10 to 100 and multiplied by 10. So we will have some variety and I will copy paste this so that we can practice it. Now you were creating the chart. So we went into the insert tab, recommended charts, and this was the line chart. So this is the normal chart. And if we show the data labels, we can see the numbers. And when the numbers are there, data labels are there, we don't need the y-axis and the grid lines. So we can say that I don't need this y-axis, and I can also select the grid lines and press delete, or you can use this right side menu. So this was the scenario with us. Okay. Now, when we were going to format the data labels, we were having an option of select values from cells. So by default, data label shows what is making the chart. Okay. But sometimes you may want to show something else. So chart trend, I want to show from the data which I have selected to create the chart. But maybe there is some nearby information which I want to show in the data labels in addition to the current ones, or maybe only the something else. Okay. So let's say if I have some profit here, what's the scenario? Okay.
And also, I just wanted to give one of the limit for that, because the upper limit for, you can say that it's 800. So how can I include to that 800 directly? So
Which one?
One limit line, because my target is the 800. Because you're given the 960 now. So my target is the 800. I just wanted to see that who are in the above the 800, who are in the below the, so that I just want to present one line for the 800.
So if you want to just show 800,
yeah,
let's say this is your target.
yes.
Okay. And just type 800.
Yes, yeah.
And copy it for
Yes.
all the cells.
No, apart from that, just can you make any other option? Because instead of
this is the only option. This is the only option. It will draw a horizontal line, and that will help you to showcase which months you were higher and which months you were below it. Okay. And you can decide not to show it. The data labels for this, you may decide not to show it.
You can remove it.
Okay. So that also, it's easy. You can currently we are showing the target, or you can take the difference between the two and then show the difference, the variance. Okay. Now what I was saying, that why to use that data labels and show from values. So if let's say there was some additional number mentioned here, which is also changing. Okay. Then let's say target was not same, and it was something like this multiplied by 1.1%, so 10% extra. Okay. So that I don't want to show this target line. I don't want to show this target line. Okay. But I want to show the target numbers in this chart itself for the actual line. Okay. So what you can do, let's say you create an additional column. Okay. This is my actual combined with something like comma and a space, and joined with whatever is the other number. Here it is a simple target number, and this is the data set. So now that formatting, this allows us to pick anything from anywhere else, not this column which is making the chart. So we can select this range from here to here and click OK. And now you can see, okay, what did I select? Selected range D2 to D11, 420. What is that? 420. 400. Okay. Yes, this value. Understood.
Label. I got
I have
it.
selected the value also, original value. So that's fine. Or I don't need actually. This gives me another idea. So that means, what if I go for these data labels and I select this value, and from values for cells, I will select my target also. So automatically it is concatenating those things. So now you see the chart is made by only sales column, but it can show us some additional details which we are not interested to plot in the chart. We are just interested in those details as a text. So that is the purpose of this values, or pick up some additional values for the data labels. You can also show how much was the increase in percentage or dip with respect to the target. You can show anything, any additional information. If you want to put it in the what we call data labels, then you can use this concept of values from cells. Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Thangaraz, your files are ready? Or not ready? Anyone, any other question? Hi, Bulla.
No, just can you make the table? So just if you present the data set in the table way, in the table format, so will it be updated automatically?
Yes,
In
it will
year
be
and
updated
sale?
automatically if it is based on a table. So
Yeah.
let's make Control T. And now I'm making a chart. Let's keep this one. Okay. It is picking years also, so I will use it from here. Let's take this one. So it is currently updated until 2009. As soon as I add some 2010, that is plotted here. Okay. Now you can see my line chart is also automatically updated. But it was not based on the table. It was based on the normal data. Okay. And here it is picking. So in the latest Excel, the normal charts might also update automatically. But in the older Excels, you need to have tables, then only things will be updated. So don't try this in some older versions. This will not work. The line chart will not work because it was created before we created the tables. But in the latest version, it will automatically figure out, okay, I think you are in continuity, increasing some numbers, and that's why it was helping us. Clear?
Yeah.
Next. Any other questions?
Sir, Thangaraj here.
Yes.
Sir, my data set is ready. I'll share, sir.
Can you share the files? It will be easy for me to work.
Okay, I'll share it, sir.
Yeah, you can share it on Zoom chat or you can share it on the WhatsApp group.
One second, I have to share.
What?
So 2 minutes, sir, I'll share.
Okay. Next question.
Akhil,
Yes, Shivaraman.
yeah, one query. I'm in the car, so I cannot share the files. What we are doing is, we have one Excel file in OneDrive, okay, and we try to copy that link and share with many colleagues, and get the file live updated by 5-6 people.
Okay.
This is the activity which we are doing. In that process, there is one particular column which is constant, okay, like engineering specifications, and that file has got around 230 row lines, okay. So and that engineering specification was recently updated to different specs. So from the normal Excel file which we received from the client, I try to copy that column as it is. There are no change in the rows, okay. Number of rows remain the same, and the pattern and the sequence didn't change. Only the data in the column, which are the engineering specifications, got changed. Okay, so I copied that column as it is in the Excel file and pasted in the OneDrive link. I opened the link, I pasted in the Excel file, which is in the live format. What I is, at the bottom, last 20-30 rows, there were a lot of changes, and in the first 200 rows, it was absolutely matching. I just wanted to know what am I making a mistake? Is this the right procedure to do, or is there any different procedure?
By like listening to your question, what you are doing is correct, but we
Okay.
need to see the file. Maybe there is some formula which is there in the client's file. When you are copying it, some in like last few rows are getting disturbed because of that formula. So these are the different possibilities which may be causing that issue. Okay,
Okay.
but I need to see the file, then only I can like be specific.
Okay. So tomorrow morning or afternoon, I'll text you whenever you're free. I'll
So you
connect
can
with
share the file on the group and we will reply accordingly. Okay.
you. Okay, fine.
Yes. Next question. Somesh, what is your role? What do you do?
To answer the questions,
To answer?
doubt queries, to answer the queries of the users.
What kind of queries?
Excel queries.
Where do you work?
I work in MNC.
Okay. So you are a trainer somewhere?
No, I'm a manager of a team.
Okay. It's an interesting role. We will speak one-to-one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Guys, anyone else? Any questions?
Sir,
Tangaraz, ready?
sir, I couldn't share the file because
Can
it's an official
we
file.
do a dynamic chart?
What kind of dynamic chart?
I mean, can we create a dynamic chart in this data set? For example, if we have a January, March, April, May, to show it in such a way.
Like I couldn't understand fully what is the like dynamism which you are looking for.
For
Actually,
example, I have a 5 process, like Jan, March, April, May, June. So I just
Five
want to
columns. Five
5
columns.
5 columns or row, whatever it is. So
So
if I
rows are
want
already
to
there.
check even with volumes, like Jan volume, Feb volume for a particular process or a product, in product in the row column and month in the column wise. So I want to know for a particular product or a particular process, the line chart or a column chart in a dynamic way by selecting something like that. Can you?
So I would advise you to keep your data something like this.
Okay.
Year, sales, and you can have months like between them or toward the end.
Okay.
And then create a pivot
Okay.
and then create a pivot chart. It will
Okay.
be very easy to handle.
I think it is a
Excuse me, sir.
horizontal chart. A horizontal chart would resolve this
Can use
problem.
slicer also, right? Slicer
You
instead.
can use slicer also. It will be easy to use in pivot tables.
Sir, you can use
Okay.
a timeline also, correct?
We can use timeline also, but timelines are like very limited functionalities are there. Okay. If you are
Okay.
having a crunch of space, then go for timelines. But if this is the only chart, then go for the normal chart, pivot charts.
Otherwise, there is a chart which what is it? The cluster chart or something. We can say that in the every bar, in the every vertical bar can be showed to that each month. Whether the January, February to that can be divided
It
into that.
depends how many data points are there. Like I would not advise, let's say this is 2000 and I am keeping it pasted for these 3 months. Then this is 2001 and I'm keeping it for another 3 years, and then 2002. Okay, and let's say I'm deleting these lines. Now I'm adding a month option here. So Jan, Feb, and March. These 3 months are there for each year. and then I plot a chart. Let's say I will cut this and paste it here. I'm creating my chart from the start, insert, recommended chart, and
Cluster chart, yeah, cluster column charts. No, I've just wanted to tell you anything. Instead of to give in such a way, we can give in the horizontally January, February, March. You can so on into the in the column, and automatically it will come now. For the 200, automatically the skews both January and February.
Let's go for pivot table in the existing worksheet. And now year, month, and sales. These are the three sections where I'm keeping these things. And if I go for a chart now, you see, this is what you get. If you want to compare Jan in all the 3 years, this is how it will look. If you want to bring all the months of any particular year together, then you need to switch the position. So for 1 year, all the 3 months are there. So what is your intention? You want to see year or month here in the x-axis. So that will be shown in the row section. Row section will be shown here. Column section will be shown in terms of legends. Okay, so this you can use, but again, the question is how many data points are there? If you have all the 12 months for all the 3 years, it will be 36 columns, and I would not advise this kind of chart. Okay. Question?
Okay, Akhilesh, for example, if I have 12 months, but I want to show it in a quarter wise. For example, I have the full data, but I want to show the chart in the quarter wise in a dynamic way. So how can that be? For example,
You can create a slicer for whatever you want. Let's in this case, let's say I go for month slicer. I want to compare Jan for all the 3 years. It is showing Jan for all the 3 years. Feb, okay. Or you can, let's say if this chart was something like year slicer was there. So I can click on 2000 and I can see Jan, Feb, March of 2000. Okay. So just decide what you want to keep in these two sections and create the slicer for your required elements and then go for it.
Okay, so for example, currently we are in the August month. Next month, September, I need to project my data to my manager. So normally we'll project like August, July, and June, August. So next month it will be again July, September, and August and September. So it is like a continuity. So that can be possible if we goes like if we group the month like quarter one, quarter two, like that.
All you need to do is have that one additional column where you can group the 3 months into a particular thing which you use, and then you can use that also as a slicer. So you need to design a particular column which can categorize it as per your requirements rather than the normal calendar quarters or years.
Okay.
Okay. So if function can work in that scenario, VLOOKUP can work in that scenario. There are many possibilities.
Okay. I'll try. If it does not work, I'll share the data with
share it on the group and then we will help.
Sure. Thank you.
Next. Hi Kumar, how are you?
Okay, sure. I'll share my screen. I can't share the data. It's all official data.
Okay, share it.
My screen is visible, sir.
Yes, it's visible.
You can read two slides, sir. Or...
I can see one sheet.
Okay.
That's the other one. Okay. That's distributor. Okay, what is common between the two places? Show me
Well,
one product, any one product which is common between the two places.
no, actually, there is no common actually. That is the problem. Actually, the product in the company the SKU, the product name, and the distributor billing SKU name is different actually. So because of that,
This Ensure chocolate 400 gram. What is the related item in the other side, other table?
so it is like Ensure vanilla. That is in full expansion, but the distributor uses shortcut. So actually, this is the company data. I need to validate as per the company file of the distributor billing quantity. So how to I'll look at,
How do you manually compare? Okay, give me that logic. How do you do it manually? Forget the formula.
okay. Manually means I need to go. No, I first actually I need.
Show me one example. Show me one example, and then we will understand it.
Okay. So this is a Jan 21 the year, and the Ensure 400 gram chocolate.
Yes, yes.
So I went for spar count, spar chain, 30 pieces. So I manually and compare a data with distributor for the year 2021.
Go to the other file. Go to the other file where you will find this. In the distributed data, go there and check this particular combination. How do you do it manually? Tangaraj, you are there?
Yeah, sir.
Yes. Go to the other file, distributor file, and find this combination. How do you do it manually?
Distributor file you are not able to use it?
No.
No. We can only see company data. Minimize this.
Yeah.
Now we okay. Now here, can you show Ensure?
So Ensure one.
You can find like spar.
Okay.
Like spar is not listed in this. I'll take big basket.
Okay.
So big basket is a 400 gram.
Your problem is the description is different in the two places, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many products do you deal with?
I deal with around near to 40, sir.
30 to 40, right?
Yes.
So now your job is, it is a very common problem in the distributor model. You need to prepare a table. Okay. The company product name is this. Next to that, another column, the distributor product name is this.
Okay.
Okay. Prepare a table for each product.
Okay.
Like one table which is having all the products. What is the name as per your company, and what is the name as per distributor? Okay. And mention the name of the distributor also in that. Okay, this distributor is calling these things. Okay. And then VLOOKUP will be able to help you.
Okay. So again, my doubt is actually we look up for the same article. So I'll share the other file.
VLOOKUP will always work for same. Approximate VLOOKUP I will never suggest, because that can give wrong results anytime. Okay. So
okay,
I will show you one particular scenario which you might understand.
Okay.
Let me find it. So, and it is very common. So we always prepare this kind of master, which is giving us the names from both the places, and then we can easily relate it. So report.
I'll stop sharing, sir.
Yeah, you can stop sharing. Let me know once you see my screen.
Yes, sir. Visible. Sir.
Okay. This is a product master of a restaurant.
Okay.
Okay. And look at this. This is similar thing. One waiter is, you can assume, one distributor.
Okay.
One of the waiter is calling paneer do pyaza one combo. Another one is calling paneer do pyaza with tawat roti, and then paratha, then two tandoori roti, 4 rotis, rice. But ultimately, this is a paneer do pyaza,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Sir.
Same problem which you are having. Think of it that there are 13 distributors in this restaurant.
Okay.
So what I did, whatever is the like name mentioned here, against that, I added, where is that hidden column? Okay, here. I have added a secondary column, which is mapping. Okay, you can call this as per this name, but for me, this is this name.
Okay.
So prepare a list like this, and then
Okay.
you can easily do VLOOKUP. So what you will do, you will be having this in one place. You will bring the name as per your company. First
Okay.
VLOOKUP will be done based on that.
Okay.
And after that, once this is available in both the places, because now we have prepared a list. From that list, this name will come. And once this is coming, then we have got the common element between the two places. And then do another VLOOKUP, whatever you want to pull. So you will be doing that VLOOKUP based on the second column, not on the original column.
Okay.
Then it will be able to pull the information, because now you have got something common which is having exact same spelling. So little bit of work is required to prepare a master like this, and then it is very easy to use.
Okay. Understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see here, this is the original product name. And then I am using that product master to fetch the what I want to see in my reports.
Okay.
These are all my reporting names.
Okay.
Okay. Because one distributor may call this, another distributor may be having this name, but I want to know the total sales of my product, not their products. So I will bring something which is commonly understandable, and then I will use that in my reports. And not only one, you can have various categories and subcategories also listed in that particular master, but minimum 2 columns are required.
Okay, sir. So in my case, actually, I need to first link as per the company SKU. I need to map the distributor SKU,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
I need to put where we look up.
Yes. So you need to create one table, say company product name,
Okay.
and then distributor product name.
Okay.
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 Bring all the company names here and manually bring the respective product names from the distributor side.
Okay.
This has to be done manually. Okay. There is no shortcut here. Once this hard work is done, because you said that only 30-40 products are there, so it will be manageable.
Okay.
And after that, you can do your VLOOKUPs and all. They will work, all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I have other doubt also. So in view lookup actually. So again, I'll share my screen.
You can share. And if anyone else is having any other doubt, please be ready with the file so that we don't lose time. Yes, Tanga, share.
Sir, this is the one file. Actually, I need to do VLOOKUP.
Okay.
The other,
I can see the file. What do
yes,
you want to do?
sir, you can able to see two files, sir.
Yeah, I can see other one now, NAPOS 2022.
Okay. So here actually I am doing VLOOKUP.
Okay.
So this is a common name.
What do you want to bring and what is common between the two places?
This is NA code. NA code is common.
Which column?
Sir, D.
City name.
D.
I see NAPOS as of now.
NAPS.
Share your
Column
other
number
file.
N. Column
N.
number N, sir.
Okay, employee unique code.
Sir, you can able to see two files, sir. Now the
Yes. Okay, NA code. DHA, that I can see now. Okay, D4. That's fine. Comma. What
I
next?
need to.
Now we don't see other side.
One
So there's some problem in your screen, but
second. So
okay.
after we look up. So my problem is actually now you can able to see a review for performance cycle
Yes,
meter.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I can see
In
that.
that actually the NA having in two stores. Okay.
Okay.
Actually the code also again repair two stores one NA is taking care. Okay, but actual here actual my data is now actual sale is 33,000. But again, in VLOOKUP, the first
Show me in the
Hmm.
other place. How it is 33,000.
You can able to see that now the other state.
No, I still see copy review format. Minimize this and show the other one. Okay.
Yeah. In this actually
1, 2, 3,
can-
4, 5. Coimbatore, Kanan. What was the common name? DHA 7888.
yes. Yeah,
34
again
and
33.
So it is giving correct result, right?
No, sir. Actually, for the it is giving an
How do you decide the upper one is correct or lower one is correct?
no upper one is 34. Again, the lower one is 33. It is when I done the VLOOKUP, it is showing both are 34 only.
So
Go to the other sheet.
because of VLOOKUP search from top to bottom, he
And
getting
gives
the value
only
from
one.
top one.
Yeah, it will always give you first one.
Sir,
Okay.
how to like this? Actually, I have there are few NAs having a 2 or 3 stores in the common code and common name. So how to rectify this, sir? Because every time I can't do manually for this actually. So
You
if there is
cannot
any
do
option,
manually, that's understandable. But you need to find why the line is repeating twice. What is the reason behind that? Go to
yes,
the other sheet. What is difference between line number 9 and line number 7 and number 8? What is the difference between them? What is changing between them?
the changing is store actually. The one person is
Store ID. Do you have
yeah
a store on the other side? Go to the other sheet, review sheet.
review sheet. I don't have a store location. The
So
location is different.
do you want the total sales to be clubbed together?
No, sir, not clubbed together. I want to show the store wise only.
No, but you need to have a store on the other side then.
Yeah, but actually in the company review format, they have not given us, they have not asked in location.
Yes.
But I need to go.
Show me the other sheet. Show me the other sheet. I can see NAPOS. Can you show me the other one?
This review format.
I don't see it yet. Use Alt Tab to switch between the sheets.
I'm doing that, sir, but I don't know why.
Okay, minimize NAPOS. Not able to minimize?
No, I minimized that.
We still see the old one, NAPOS.
So lag is there, network lag.
Lag is there.
Okay, maybe there is a lag. Okay. So the thing is, you cannot do it unless you have two common element between the two places. Now,
Yes, visible now.
here you can see I can have NA codes only. there is no store, so it is impossible. It is impossible to do that without the store, some like context of the store.
Okay.
If you want total sales, it can come. Then don't use VLOOKUP. You have to use SUMIF.
SUMIF.
Okay. SUMIF based on the month and based on the NA code. So that can club the sales. If you want to see it splitted, you have to bring the store ID. There is no other possibility.
Okay.
Other is manual only.
Okay.
Manually also, how will a person do? Let's say the first line, this 788, and the second line is mentioned somewhere down. Okay. How will you decide which one to keep at the top and which one to keep at the bottom? Which store to keep at the top and which one to keep at the bottom? Okay. So without store, it cannot work. Manually also, it will not work without store.
Okay.
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 Yes. Next question.
Sir, can I share my screen, sir?
Yes, Kumar. The screen is not visible yet. It's coming.
Sir, now it's visible.
It's coming, not yet.
Visible now, sir.
Anyone
Still no.
else can see?
No, not yet.
Okay, you can like continue explaining the scenario and then let it come.
Sir, I want to group the dates, sir. Like April months 1 to 10, under 10 to 20, like that. I have to group the date.
And what about 31?
For 10 days, like that, I have to group. 31 also I have to group.
Can you unshare and share it again? This we
Yes.
don't see. Or share the file in the chat. What will happen to 31? I didn't get.
So, full for 31 also I want data, sir. For first 10 days, 1 to 10 days in one column, and next 10 days in another column, like that.
So how many groups will be there if it is March? 4 groups or 3 groups?
4 groups, sir.
So the 4th group will have only 1 day, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Share the file and I will show you.
So, yes. The screen hanged, sir.
Okay, share the file too in the chat box. I will show my screen. So first thing which you need to do on this, let me show my screen.
Hello, sir. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
Sir,
I am creating a data and then I will share my screen.
sir, I will exit the Zoom group and then I will rejoin.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, you continue with others.
Sure.
Okay.
My screen is visible?
No, sir, my system is fully hanged.
Not
No,
yet.
but for others.
No, sir.
No,
No.
Not yet, Akhilesh.
Okay.
Yes. Now visible.
Now visible.
I mean,
I hope it's fine now.
yes.
Visible.
Okay. So what he was asking that how do I create the grouping for the days? So if let's name it. Okay. So first fab, let's remove the duplicates also. Where is duplicate? Data tab. Okay, so this is the data and he's looking for a grouping. So grouping, let's call it group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, these 10 days, he want to call it in one group. Then these second group, third group, and then again 10. But this 31st should be the fourth group.
No, one hour or half an hour.
So what should we type?
Sir, okay.
What should we type? First, you need day. That will give you some ideas. So these are the dates. Now, let's say this is day so that we can understand it easily. What formula should I use? Anyone?
Grouping.
What should I use?
Grouping.
Right click and
There is no right click here. It is not a pivot table. Can you mute yourself, Kumar? I think echo is coming from your side.
Yes, sir.
So you're joined from
Phones.
Please mute yourself. Okay. So here for the group, maybe you can create a list of 31 days. Let's take it from March. And that would be simpler. So we are having 31 days. And then type here G1 for first 10 days. Then G2 for next 10 days. And G3 for these 9 days. And this is G4, group 4. You can name it anything. And after this, your job is only to do a VLOOKUP based on this day from these columns, these two columns. Second column is what we are looking for, and exact match. And that gives me, okay, so 18 was missing, so no problem. We will add the 18 here and we'll call it as G2. So you will get the groupings like this. Any other method? This is the simplest one, manual one. Any other method?
Data validation.
Yeah, but data validation is for data entry, not for like generating the groups. Someone has to do it one by one, right?
Yeah.
So what should we do? Someone was mentioning lower or upper or something like that, floor and what you call ceiling. Who was that? Okay, listen here. So what if I take this number and divide it by 10? And this is what I get. This is what I am getting. And now I am saying, what was that formula? Let's say, let's take ceiling. Ceiling formula I'm using. So I'm saying 0.2, but I don't want 0.2, I want 1. I'm having 0.9, I want 1. I'm having 1, I want 1. As soon as it increases from 1, I want 2. The next integer I am asking. So that's why ceiling. If I'm here, I am looking for the next ceiling. What is the next stop? Okay. So I'm saying take the division by 10 and then give me the ceiling, and significance is 0 decimals. Sorry, 1 decimal. So you can see these ones are considered as 1. These two are considered 2, and then 3, and then in case of March 31st is considered in the 4th group. So ceiling function takes a decimal and looks for the next integer, and it will give you that result. Okay. And then if you want G1, G2, that kind of thing, so you can, after the equal sign, just type G and concatenate it with the remaining formula. So you will get the same result. So if you are not clear with ceiling, it's fine. Use this kind of manual master and then do the VLOOKUP. If you don't want to go for a master, then you need to understand the logic, how it will work. First 10 days, if I divide it by 10, okay, then it should give me the next integer. Okay, so you can use this formula for that. What is the ceiling? Let's say if something is 0.6, or let's take something is 2.6. If you do ceiling of this at 1 decimal place, it will give me 3. If you take floor of 2.6, it will give you 2. Lower integer or higher integer. You need to decide that. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. Next question. You can also do this using if function. If less than equal to 10, G1, if less than equal to 20, G2, and like that, continue.
Sir, in pivot table it is possible, huh?
Yes, in one table, I was just explaining. Otherwise, I would write the same formula here rather than B2. I will use day function of this date. Day function of this date. And now I don't need these things. I am still getting that grouping. Okay. Same way, here also I was doing a VLOOKUP on B2. I will say do the VLOOKUP on day function of this date and then give me the result. So it can be done in one single column. But to understand, you need to separate it. It becomes easier to understand. Next. No questions?
Hello, sir.
Hi, Javlant. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good, sir. Sir,
हाँ जी
I
बताइए.
have one file where I need assistant. I'm not able to do the work on a faster, speedy way. So just once again, I need your help from the basic. It's from cleaning data and need some sense in that. So can I share my file?
Sure.
Yeah.
Where are you sharing?
In this chat box itself.
Okay. Let me download it. Yes. What do you want to do here?
So this is just my distributed data of different cities. So just in a simple form of file, okay, where I have a unit of sales of last financial year, as well as I have a unit of sales of current financial year of March 23, as well as what is their gross sales as well as their net sales.
So where's gross and net? I see
JKL row.
JKL, that is gross sale.
Yeah.
And
MNO is net sales.
okay. And what is the CO total in the industry?
That is company total. I just want to check distributor had sold my product as well as what he has sold into the industry. So what
The
is
total
my
sales of the industry is 14 and your company's is 2.4. So you are taking the share by dividing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the question? What do you want to accomplish here?
Sir, in many rows blanks, you will be able to check it. There is no market share. So might be his industry sales is also zero, my sales is also zero. So how to make this data clean first?
How to delete those lines, right?
Yes.
So you need to identify which column, if it is blank, then you should delete it. You need to identify that. If there is no identifier like that, you need to create that identifier. Okay. How? Let's say this, I think this Surat 1, 28th line. This you would like to delete?
Yes.
Okay. So what you can do, this is March 22, March 23. Okay. So you can create a simple column here. I will, what we call, insert one line in between. And here I will type a column name, identifier, something like that. Okay. And here we will write what is my this plus this plus another column plus this column. So I'm adding all the company sales.
Okay.
Fine. And then I am doing it for all of them. Now, if something is empty, then obviously that thing will be 0, right? No matter how many items I'm adding. If my important columns are not there, it will give me 0. So to manually clean it, you just need to apply filter and then select these 0 ones. So these are the items which you would like to delete. Correct me if my logic is correct.
It's very true, sir. This is the most time saving for. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'm getting more time is utilizing in this only.
So you just need to do this, and then you can now deletion is easy. It is mainly the problem of selecting those lines. So if I have to delete these lines, I will select all. Okay. In fact, I will select from here until down. I will use Alt semicolon. So my visible cells are selected because the hidden ones are having the numbers. I don't want to delete them. So Alt semicolon is actually showing you or selecting the visible cells, which I want to delete. And after that, I can press Control minus, and it will give me this option, delete entire row sheets. That's fine. If I remove the filter after this, I will be left with the actual data.
Akhilesh, I have a question here. So when we click Alt plus semicolon, so the visible cell alone will be get deleted, right?
Yes. So whatever is visible, so Alt semicolon is for selecting what's visible.
Okay, fine. Got it.
So I only selected what I wanted to delete. And then I used Alt semicolon so that that selection is only particular to the visible cells, and then delete or whatever you want to do, color or do anything.
Okay.
If it is like little bit, if you doubt yourself, okay, what if I delete the other data set? So you can do one simple thing. I will not filter it. I will sort it smallest to largest. And then select these lines, the ones which are having zeros, right? Up to 0, we want to delete. Rest of them, we want to keep. So go until 0 up to this line, Control Shift left, and then I will delete. Because now they are continuous, so I don't need to worry, and I can delete them simply also. But if you want to filter, if they are not placed together,
Okay.
then Alt semicolon will be helpful.
Okay.
Okay, so Jawalan, this kind of column is must, and then you can do it manually. And if you have access to Power Query course, you can learn and automate this. So next time you just need to refresh it. You don't need to do these manual steps. Okay.
And then, sir, when additionally one more, if you look in market share column, there are some errors.
There are some
in it.
errors.
Yes. Where there is almost 0, 0. So 0 divided by 0 is getting an error for every place.
So you can simply write your formula. So current formula is this divided by this. What you should write is, if you need to like go through the logical functions videos. So if error and this formula, normal formula, if there is any issue in this, then what do you want to see? A blank or 0? You can type anything after the comma. So I am typing blank so that it looks clean. And now 46 is not impacted because it was not giving me 0 error. But if I copy it for others, you can see all the divisions are gone. All the divisions are gone. So same formula you need to apply in all the places where you are doing a division. I think here you were not doing, someone else has done. So you need to find them and delete them. Okay, that's the only thing.
And after this, sir, I need to compare the sales of a person for March 22 along with March 23. And
So for that, you can simply use pivot tables. Okay.
I was using conditional formatting for that.
Conditional formatting, what is the name of the salesperson? This one, this one, this one. Where is salesperson?
It's a C column.
C column, the broker name.
Yeah.
So the conditional formatting, because here the name is split into two. So you are not fully comparing. Maybe he was lacking in one of the city, but in the other one, he was doing good. So how are you comparing? Your comparison is not complete. So pivot will help you to summarize both of them together, and then you can do the conditional formatting or whatever you were doing.
Okay.
So the pivot will help you to summarize it and bring one single line for that broker name. Even if it is having 10, it will bring it into one. If you want to summarize by branch, then this is okay.
Okay.
But try Power Query in this because there are multiple steps, creating an identifier, removing the null values, okay, and then null division errors, and then any other errors. So you need to use Power Query, and you don't need to repeat these steps again and again after that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
We are good. Anyone else having any questions, or let's call it a day? No questions?
Hello. Hi, sir. Tangaraj here.
Yes, Tangaraj.
I have one doubt. Actually, I am using official laptop. So in that, Power BI and the Power Query, I'm not able to download or use it. So what is the other option to use that?
What is the Excel version which you are using in that laptop?
365.
In 365, you don't need to download Power Query. In the data tab, you have this section that is Power Query automatically. Okay. So use this section that is Power Query only. Power BI. Power BI, you need IT permission. They need to install it because admin rights are required. So unless they like help you, you cannot install it.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay then, guys.
Akhilesh, one last question. So
Yes,
regarding
Manish.
macros, when we can expect the videos?
Give us 2-3 days. Like videos are
Okay.
ready. Only thing is peripheral things, thumbnails and other things.
Okay.
Organizing them. Okay.
Fine. Thank you.
After
Welcome.
installing Power BI, my system is very slow, sir.
Sorry.
After installing Power BI,
Hmm.
system getting hangs.
What are the resources? How many things you are using at that time? All those
No,
things impact that.
I did not yet used Power BI. Just I installed it. After that, I'm using normal Excel sheet.
How much is your RAM?
It's Office system. I don't know exactly. In
So
64 bit. 4
64
GB RAM.
bit
I
is
think.
fine. 4
GB RAM. I think.
So in 4 GB, it might be slow. Okay. So ask them to upgrade the laptop. So first learn. Okay. In your personal laptop, if it is better, install it there and learn. Okay.
Okay.
Ideally 8 GB should be there. Like the technical specifications, they say that 1 GB is enough, but 1 GB is not enough practically. Okay.
Okay.
So 8 GB, 16 GB kind of things are important for handling Power BI. Like I am having 32 GB. So 8 to 16 is good. Ask them to upgrade the laptop. So, but that will happen once you start learning it. Okay.
I'm not using Power BI for my office purpose. I've just installed that source for my learning.
So then you cannot ask them.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
I'll
Learn it in your personal laptop. Borrow it from someone else for maybe a month and then learn it and then return the laptop. Or buy new.
sir.
Okay. These are the only options.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
ठीक है? Thank you and see you next week. Bye bye.
सर आप
Thank you.
लैपटॉप का मॉडल कौन सा है आपका? डेल या एचपी?
It's Lenovo. I think E series. It's E14.
E14. And how much the cost?
I don't know about India, but I took it roughly 1 year back. 85,000 something after discount.
Okay.
It might be costly in India, maybe, may not be, I don't know.
Recently, I purchased one laptop, Dell laptop. It's 16 GB RAM with 500 SSD.
500 SSD, RAM 16 GB.
16 GB.
Chalega. That's good.
My previous laptop is